Super quick, right before we get started, I have a Patreon where I tell stories with sound effects. It's a good time. Also, I take commissions of just about any kind, spicy included. You can DM me on Instagram for details about commissions. Also, linked in the description below. Now let's get started. Hey guys, and welcome back to another Warframe video. This one is going to be nice and chill. We're just gonna run some invasions and just have a good time. Yeah. We're just gonna relax, because I need to recuperate all the materials that I spent building all of those weapons. Going from about 19 or 20, all the way to 25 and a half. Just with the Belly of the Beast Ascension. That was a phenomenal way to level up, and way more fun than doing Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. Or Helena. A lot of things are a lot more fun than Helena or that other defense mission. But yeah, I skyrocketed. But I ran through all of my available weapons, so now I gotta build a whole hell of a lot more.
Oh boy.
Which is fine, because, yeah, and that was just fucking stupid. And then it put me all the way back there. Like, come on, man. Can we please fix that? And also, can we fix forced mantling on something that we really don't want to climb up on top of? I would really like that. I know it's on the lowest part of the list for fixes, but man, that'd be nice. But yeah, as I was saying, I ran out of weapons. I used all of my stuff. I still have plenty of Warframes, but I ran through all of my weapons. So now I've got to recoup. And I told myself that, alright, we're gonna go ham in the paint. Which I did. I did go ham in the paint. And then after this event is done, I'm absolutely gonna have to recuperate, all that stuff. But I'm going to take it easy. I'm just gonna do it casually, have a good time, and relax, and enjoy the game. Instead of, oh yeah, and the fact that it happened twice and I'm even further away. Come on, man. Like, what the fuck was that? And then and then I got respawned unnecessarily. But just Warframe problems. But I told myself I was just gonna relax, do stuff in a chill way while I get my materials, and then the grind is done for now. Because that was a lot. Every time I hopped onto Warframe, I was just doing that event. Now, if I'm not 30 by the time another event, and I'm not talking about the Dog Days of Summer that we have currently, I mean like Belly of the Beast, where it's just a ridiculous amount of XP. If I'm not 30 by the time we get another one of those, I will be. Okay. But yeah, I definitely needed a break. Definitely needed a break after that. And I'm just leveling up this, Chlorophyll, passively. I just have it on. Because I know I'm not going to get anything worth of XP running these invasions. But every little bit helps, and, I figure why not? Why not have it on? It'd be silly to not. And whenever I do Steel Path missions again, because I will be having to farm those for stuff as well, and I, always like to have a bunch of Steel Essence, I'll be leveling it then too. But I'm definitely not super hardcore grinding. I'm just farming some materials, having fun with it, and doing a good time. Or having a good time. And I know a lot of people really hate the grind because of how repetitive it is for materials, and I get that. Especially with invasions. I still have no idea why. Why on earth they make you do the mission 3 times. And I also have no idea why, in addition to that, they make you wait a couple of days, instead of just rewarding you right after the fact. I don't get it. I know that system has been that way for years, but I just don't get it. And because you have to do it 3 times, and you're waiting for a couple of days, it does get very repetitive. Especially if you're in a cycle where you're getting a few new invasions every day. So you're getting like 2 to 3, and they're rotating out kind of fast, and you've done all of them. Yeah, a lot of people hate sticking to that. And I understand why. It's incredibly repetitious. But for me, in that 1 minute and 7 second run, that is what makes it more fun to me. And far more bearable, if we're being completely honest. It makes it way more bearable to take each and every one of these as a challenge run, right? To see just how fast I can get it. Now, of course, I don't have a speed build on my Volt, and I haven't really messed around with Gauss at all. You know, I'm not optimized for a speed run. However, I do like the fact that even though I don't have a speed build for my Volt, and this is a armor strip and nuking build, I really like the fact that if I can run this as fast as I possibly can and still be somewhere close to people who do have speed builds on Gauss, on Volt, like, you know, subsumed whatever they needed for just pure raw, like, my life goal is to reach the speed of light build, and I'm pulling run times close to theirs? Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Then I'm happy with that. Then that's what I want to try to do. Like 111 here, because you can definitely get below 1 minute completion times. You can. You absolutely can, especially on a capture mission or super fast assassination like this. And I'm trying to get a sub 1 minute completion time. But I keep running into stuff. Like how I got respawned, and then respawned stupidly far away for no reason, and how I got stuck on, like, you know, corners and underneath stairs and stuff. That is absolutely my fault, you know. Because if I just had a little bit better movement, I could have avoided being, you know, forced respawned. I could have avoided snagging on the corners and getting stuck under the stairs, and I know that's me. But I also know that it's very dependent on what layout you get. Also, it's Tourette's, by the way, if you've actually been paying attention to that little thing that I've been doing. The layout, the tile set that you get. Because sometimes you will get it to where the assassination target is like 100 meters away. And then your exit, your extraction point, is like 2 feet away from you. so you know, that also, and like here, you know, I was trying to turn, and instead I smacked the wall, and of course there was a hole there, because of course, but yeah, you know, sometimes that will happen, and other times you will be 700 meters away from your assassination target, and then your exit is 600 meters away, and that all fucks up your speed run. It does. But that's what makes it fun to me. And don't get me wrong, even though I do enjoy trying to see what kind of fast times I can get, and what my fastest could possibly be, with like the perfect scenario, perfect run, no mistake, you know, perfect setup and distances and all of that. Even with that, it still does get very boring. Because just for one, you have to run it 3 times, which I think is unnecessary. And then you have to do that how many ever times there are invasions that are for the material you want. Now, I need all 3, Detonite, Mutagen Mass, and Field Run, so I'm basically running all of them. And I do get bored of it. You know, don't mistake me having fun with these speedruns is not getting bored or immune to it, because I am not. That is highly repetitious, and unnecessarily so. But my threshold for when I just can't take it anymore is higher because of that. But yeah, I'm not immune to getting sick of that shit. That's why mostly I would just build the Field Run, the Mutagen Mass, and the Detonite. Because I didn't want to be doing that. I mean, at most, it's only like 1 or 2 minutes, right? For most of these, unless you get a defense. Then it's like 5. And it doesn't really take that much time, but it's how many times that you have to do it back to back. So yeah, you can get it all done in like half hour, maybe less if you get lucky with the mission types. But it doesn't make it any more fun when you kinda have to get all of them, and you have to get everything. But I try, and that's the whole thing of it. If you're trying to get to MR30 like I am, or whatever you're trying to get, take it easy on yourself. Try to get multiple things done at the same time. It makes it better, because the progress does help. It does help. But, yeah, let me tell you, I do miss the Clan Belly of the Beast event. Because that was so much good XP, man. Golly, that was good. And it was way more fun than just running the Helena or the other defense mission where you stay in there for 15 waves and you level your stuff. To me, it was way more fun than Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. I loved it. I loved it. I was getting multiple things done. I was getting stuff for Arcane Energize. I was getting all the new Arcanes and multiple stacks of them because of how much I ran. I still have, 3.5 grand worth of vestigial motes. Okay. Now, I, by no means, am saying, oh yeah, I ran that more than everybody else, because believe me, I did not. I know I didn't. But I ran it a lot for somebody who doesn't. You know what I'm saying? I ran it a whole lot for somebody who does not get all of the arcades at full stack, right? Because there are people that do that. I don't know how y'all manage, but I would not have the mental stamina to be able to do something that repetitious, that long. So hey, props to y'all. Props to y'all. But I know for a lot of people, running it enough to have over 3 grand, probably about 3.5, maybe closer to 4K vestigial motes, that alone is ridiculous. So y'all are on a whole nother level that have maxed out 2 energizers, 2 graces and barriers, I believe. And then all of the other arcanes just for the sake of it. That's a whole nother level. Alright. And y'all got my respect for that. Y'all do. Because you definitely won't catch me doing that. But, yeah, and look at that. Even though I'm running missions that give me a pittance worth of XP, it's still leveled the Chlorophyll to 21. Which means 1 less level that I have to worry about. I am going to have to look up where to farm, what is it? Mutagen samples? Yeah, mutagen samples. I'm going to have to do that. Because that's the only thing that I've actually ran out of. I get a lot of field run samples and a lot of detonite ampules. So, I'm going to have to look that up. No biggie though. I'm sure there's a defense mission or an exterminate or survival or something that they drop a lot. So I'm not worried about it. Honestly, I'd kind of rather run these invasions currently. Just because, it's more active, right? And I can do all of them once in one day, wait a couple of days, get a bundle, and then do it again. I don't have to keep up every single day with having to remember detonite, field run, mutagen mass, build, forma, build, blah. Because this is my chill time. Now, I went ham in the paint before. Now I'm gonna relax. Like I hope that I've helped you guys to be able to do. To relax. I really hope so. Because I know life is crazy. And it's gotten crazier over the last few years. And doesn't seem like it's gonna slow down anytime soon. So, hopefully, I was able to take you out of that bullshit for a little while. You can enjoy my not max speed build speed runs. And hopefully, you were able to have a good time. I know I did. I know I had a good time making these. And I'm really glad that you guys enjoy my Warframe content. I get to play a game that I love and engage with a community on YouTube. And you know what? That feels good, man. That feels real good. Yeah. Also, if you come across this and you're wondering why I'm not using ciphers, it's because, I just like actually hacking. I mean, it's fast enough. The difference for me is only a few seconds, so why bother? However, I do have ciphers on me. Or if I'm running a mission and shit goes haywire, and I just need that shit done. I do have them. I just like to hack to keep in practice. It's fun. Well, like I said, I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys later. And may good RNG be with you.